Hello everyone, welcome back. We continue right where we left off, playing the hot and wet map. So funnily enough, if you were paying attention, we've bumped diamonds from 50% to 60%, which is because there are 20-ish diamond mines. So having done 2 of them in the previous episode entitles to a 10% bump. And yeah, usual. So 2K by 2K map, 700 towns sorted, and 1,500 industries, most of which are secondary, so we don't really need to deal with them. So I'm doing diamonds of sorts, because if you were paying attention, it's a little all over the place, which is because we don't really have that many industries. I'm keeping it, why not? So I did kind of think about bringing timber down here, wherever, here. I don't think I have timber. No, I have logs. No. So would I have? I don't think a wood loading station is going to work for this visually. Livestock grain. I could always check, but good station. A good station always works. Double loading. Hold on. I'm just going to tab out, but I am here. I don't even know where I am. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm here and I'm absolutely none the smarter. So the actual README doesn't have anything for this. And in the fixtures, I could get stuff like a forklift platform or raw materials, really. Can I do that? No, logs. It's logs, forklift, milk tanks, no process products. It would probably be here anyway. Copper, timber platforms. Can I do that? Can do that. Fascinating. Why can it not be an actual station? So if this is in, then you need to turn off there. And you need to turn in, if there's such a word, solar cacti. Yeah. And that's a timber. I don't have. Yeah, this is a very, very poor setup. That's not bad. We might not need that many trains, mind you, because this takes 540 tons. Yeah, we no. Stop. Bye-bye. I don't need all the scrap. Timber. Timber 5. Good. Manage. I need this and wherever you just disappeared to. Timber 5. These would be running empty, obviously, but initially. You do goods. Because if I'm taking goods, goods come not here. They come here. You also take, you don't take. Never mind. Goods. Yeah, it's not going to work. That hotel is in a unfortunate location. So is that signal. On that. Especially because I did this the wrong way. Did I? Nope. But I want to make sure that they don't get ideas about using the wrong depot. So if I bring goods here from Aki, I'm not doing how goods chains work. Goods 5. Just GTFO. You know, I can totally imagine playing Steel Town. Be fascinating. Pretty sure that was the good stain. Okay, what's going on with the actual diamond mines? I am now curious because that was supposed to be the initial F4 precisely. What's going on here? Normal. And the trains are still losing money. Yeah, we're making one. Making money isn't too huge of a concern. Obviously. You know, I go. If it makes any money, I can earn 2 of them, but I don't think so. I have an absolute shedload of engineering supplies here. Interesting. In which case, you zoom your clay. Surprising problem to have. This is not particularly efficient, but such is life. Because if you don't need it, you don't entirely need it, and you are underrated, then the only thing I can do at the moment is bring them here, which is already totally not being used. It's making money. Weird. Let's lose some. So you're good. So you're doing normal, and half that's not being taken. What is that? You make food. Is this? Logged. But you take timber. And you're casually losing money. Better. Second try. I'm to the point of wood platforms, to be honest. Also, I don't really think this will be super busy. So what I'm trying to achieve, just to waylay my own self, is 207. So if I say wood, woody, it's totally pointless deleting all this, put it back. Also, this is further stupid because we can end up having a big old bleeping queue and then be surprised that things are being held up. I don't have any wood trains, do I? So why would I? Or logs, whatever it's called here. 5 tons. What's the benefit? Because that's going to get updated in a moment with the beer farm supplies. Not so much. Actually, from here, to be honest. So we need a signal, the bat signal. This is a slight overkill. Farm supply. That will be plenty. So if this actually starts doing things, then you do. Yeah, that's my only issue, that with these tiny ones having been downgraded to 100k odd, it's essentially slowing down everything behind. Exactly. So, Senor, no can do. Edit. This is going to bankrupt me. Your engineering supplies anyway. Yeah, I don't so much care about that. Thank you. You are 60k, which is rubbish. Heavy flat. Container carrier. Why am I not using these then? I mean, it does 50, but goes faster. I'd rather be held back with the small ones. That's fine. There is not that many of them. So it's chugging along. That's a bit better. We've gone from a lot to a lot less. You should be doing a lot better. And the clay stuff needs to be bumped to large. Clay, large. Should be this one. Start replacing. Get serviced. Okay, well, you will get updated at some point anyway. Oh, goodies. So now you're doing still in aggregates. Um, 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 um. Not the most beautiful, but they will do. Yeah, I don't so much mind these getting slowed down by slow trains. I just do mind it the other way around. Okay, what's going on here? Engineering supplies is not really being taken, but I'm not going to be too bothered. This definitely needs more trains. You're coming back. You are almost here. Of sorts. But we wouldn't go as far as almost. Timetable. Okay, I do think we'll need more trains. I know it's you are an undefined train. Logs. Logs 5. I know it's kind of questionable why I'm bothering with the template replacement for something that will never go anywhere. But just in case I want to resize these, then I'd rather go through the whole shebang now than later be like, oh, MFG, I'm wasting so much time, meow, meow, meow. Suddenly, empty trains. You get sold. Now that I almost said, oh, we need a lot more. Nope. So you're fine because no one actually cares. I could bring manganese and phosphate and shit, but that will be at some future point. This is not really being used at all. Could have checked it there, but it's fine. Trying to figure dirty financials. Still losing money, just a little less. I could call that progress. What's with that stupid helicopter? Still losing money. Never mind. What's the point? Do I now have millions of people waiting? I wouldn't go that far. Where you all want to go? 10 people want to come here. So apologies. I try not to usually do that. Let's do a quick check. Engineering suppliers, fine, lots of diamonds here. So nice problem to have. It would be even nicer if there was a bloody depot nearby. Probably overkill. Okay. This is not good. And some of them are now going to have to go down far away, but hey ho. Yeah. I'm especially consider. Tempted to just haul it over with a boat. Or, like do that. Of course I don't. Lol. This is definitely not going to pose a huge risk to aircraft going to the operations. In which case, never mind that, because there's only one sized diamond stuff, right? Like there's more purely because we now have these things are so Shut up. Did you manage to make any money on that? Yes. Fine. I was looking at this stuff, right? So I don't care about this, and those are people, and we don't generally care much about people. Mind you, I can't make that any smaller. Could bump you. Could bump you down. I really wish there was a way to multi-select even more so. Okay, fine, whatever. Neither of us want to be staring at this shit. Close enough. And I could probably bump this down a little. Fine, okay. I have 21 minutes. So going back to diamond business, you are now making money. You are going, and you have an odd amount of diamonds. Shocking. You know about that. Know about that. You take logs. I need something that takes timber. No. I think some of these trains are at capacity. Engineering supplies, I don't care, not immediately. And I actually have decided after all I want another train here. Another two. Okay. I said something about diamonds. I know there's one, I saw it. This is being used. It's not particularly well signaled. Maybe it is, just didn't see it. This is not being used. I know these are being used. Probably just bring it here. Oh, why not indeed? Nope. I had thought there was going to be some patching for those plus term combinations, but clearly not. Visual. No, I want a station. What if I do it here? If I do it like this, actually, if I do it for Poly, good. Squeeze that there. Said we'll squeeze that there. Nope, that comes this way. And you do that. And then you do that. And I don't care what you do. So, usual, right? Engineering supply 1 goes from here, there. I'm not really following through with the whole idea of secure, not secure. Forest, I'm forest, forest comp. Non-secure waypoint, you go. I said 162, but we're going to have better situation. Start with 2 anyway. It's not going far and it's not going to have any more. So you, by default, I'll do 80, I'll put 80. You make more engineering supplies. You're a good plantation. That could actually just come here. Or here. Well, we've definitely managed to knock down whatever had been here. And to be very honest, if there's this road connection, I'm not sure I really want to train here. So you're making some money. See how that goes. If it's causing issues, we'll exit. Okay. Did this. We already are dealing with this on and off. There's one there. Probably ping it here. Your farm. I'm going to casually buy this before they get ideas. We'll clean that up later. It's obviously not going to stay like that. Am I for time? 10. Doesn't matter, does it? Okay, hold on. So this will be in. Yeah, can't see shit. Deeper. Deeper. There you go. So that's obviously in the way, but we'll just eventually sort it. What's your default, rubbish? I did want waypoints because why not? in. Secure. Non-secure. So you, no, I don't want that. You guys still looking at this? Yes, I clicked out. And then technically that shouldn't matter. Then it goes after the waypoint. Okay, good work. Very smart, very smart. Also, probably do it here. Cool. Could probably go down this side, but then I'd have to mix all this up. So you take coffee and rubber, you don't do any of those. Make nuts. Livestock. Yeah, 260. That's 120. Notwithstanding the occasional people, 400, 700. Yeah, that's unshocking, especially with these. Hold on, I'm kind of here. Oops, vehicles. I'm trying to figure out what precisely is still coming up. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, mobs. Stupid thing. Oh yeah, bananas is not working. Great. I saw that on Discord. Alright, I have no idea. Mind you, what's this called? LCS electric LCS electric. Maybe I find it elsewhere. Nope. No idea. 3 minutes. So if I turn off the supply yards, timber yards, we just did this. Nothing here. Nothing there. We know this. That's obviously that one. 3 of these total. So unsurprisingly, we don't have too many left. because there's not too many to start with. So I'm thinking these two are being used. That one, two is being used. My slight problem really is just that with these two, this is the only unused or that equivalently bad. What if I did this together, maybe these together, and this could go there. I don't think this network can take any more zones. Okay, I'm going to leave it here because I have 1 minute left. You actually play a clap anyway. Security. Could say. Where am I going? The other side. I have about a few seconds left, so it's not going to be finished. How many few seconds I have? None. Few seconds I have. Okay. With that in mind. Good. And I don't want to buy. Finish this next time. There you go. So I'm going to save the game here. And thanks for watching, as always. Any thoughts, comments, likes, subscribes, whatnot, let me know, or just go ahead, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.